my intentions are not to get rid of half or more than half or less than half. All right. So before I start, I'd like to say to anyone who has gifted me a palette and I did not keep, please know that I will share it with someone who will actually use it. Due to depression, and depression is real, guys, I have not been as motivated to make all the videos that I would have liked to with these items. So there are going to be some that I know I should be moving forward to make a video, some that I want to hold on because I like, some that have meaning to me. There's going to be reasons why I keep certain ones. And that doesn't mean that they'll stay forever either. There will be some that are more new to me, and I'm keeping them to try them out, but they'll probably be in my next declutter video, which usually happens in December. This is everything that was on my vanity. I have 2 5-drawer Alex drawers from IKEA. This was in 3 of them. There's one more drawer that has 10 Pat McGrath palettes, but I decided not to showcase them here because it's too many already. All right, so let's get this party started. Some are very, very new, like recently just got, and then others have been there for a while. No way am I trying to show off, boast. Just know that I do share. I love you guys, and many people just want to see these types of videos. So I'm down. I want to show you this. All right. So first up, this is newer to me. I got this from Kansas 2 weeks ago. Ma Piassi Debutante. She gave me a few palettes because I am trying to live that indie life this year. So this is from Alien Cosmetics. She was gonna keep it because she is a palette collector, but she gave me the opportunity to give it a go because it has her favorite color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of her favorite color. No, it's not her favorite color. She doesn't really like oranges. Then she gave me this Give Me Glow #Summer Vibes palette. This is gorgeous. This is Summer Vibes. This is earthy. Keeping it. My girl Janine, my Boston babe, sent me this one because I did not get this one in BoxyCharm, and she ended up getting 2. So she shared this with me. So I want to try it. I like the colors. So I'm keeping this one. All right, I got this Dreadful palette from Chaotic Cosmetics, also from Ma Piassi when I went to Kansas. But she wanted it for the packaging. But then she asked me if I wanted it, and I did. So I'm keeping it. Then she also gifted me this Alien Cosmetics. As you can see why she would have kept it for the packaging alone. But OMG, this is me! This is a gorgeous. I don't know how much you can see, but this is gorgeous. But this holographic, it is hollow. It has all the pretty sparkles. All right, something I can say goodbye to. This Hank and Henry in Lady Soho. I recently gifted one of these to my girl Tiffany Ton. Tiffany wears t-shirts. I don't think she saw the top part, because when she opened it straight. Oh, and look, it's messy. She opened it straight to the powder part. It's messy, guys. I'm gonna have to, before I give this up, I have to clean it up and put tape on it. But this is what it looks like. I'll just show that one. It's like it is beautiful, the sparkle. I didn't like the 2 on top. Moving on. Morphe! Ooh, look at this one. Okay, I'm not a big Morphe fan, guys. I'm gonna tell you now. But I would love to try these pastels. And I got this from my girl Xinia. So I will be keeping that one. Then we have a Morphe palette. I wanted to say I would give this one away, but I do love these colors. And my girl Xinia gave it to me, so I'm gonna keep this one for now. Recently won this from Busy Beauty. My nail went in there, but this is the blushes and the highlighter. And then on this side is lashes, lip gloss, and a fully charged mascara. And then this was their 16-year birthday palette. And I swatched this believe it or not, it doesn't look like much, but there are some amazing, like the glitters and some shimmers that are to die for. To die for. Got this one from my girl, Gon's girl, Danny. Do you see all the pinks? Yeah. The pinks have me saying, no way will I give this up. And they're so creamy. It's so creamy. Look at that. So, keeping Violet Voss, Olive You Forever. I wanted this palette and did not receive it in my BoxyCharm. And I had to get it in add-ons. I wanted the palette. I got the palette. I looked at the palette. All these beautiful mauves. I swatched the palette. All these beautiful mauves, and there's only 2 olive colors, and they're both shimmers. So it's like that was a little bit of false advertising on their part. I don't consider this an olive palette. So this I will be giving away. The Love Christina Volume 2 palette from Gourmand Girls. I recently purchased this one, and she only has a few left, guys. So if you really wanted this palette, you might be able to get it before it's gone. I'll do 1 and 1. I didn't think I was gonna swatch, but you know what? I'm swatching. Look how pretty. The Alter Ego Blooms palette. The Love palette from Natasha Denona. So I have swatched it. And I want to do a brand versus dupe video. All right, this one is the Beauty Bar FX Pro Eyes 18-piece shadow. I received this one from a friend in friend mail. But as I look at it, this looks more like my niece's colors, because she is more of a neutral girl. So I'm going to give this to my niece. All right. Dreamland from You Can Be. This is the dupe for the Lime Crime Venus palette. I don't know which one it is. Venus XL, I think. I want to say Venus XL. I sold my Venus XL to my dear heart, Tara. So I was left with the dupe. So there's no brand versus dupe. And I know I have these colors in other palettes. Bubble Nebula, interchangeable, but it is from You Can Be, the company You Can Be. Sorry if you see the ring light. So this is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Retrograde palette. So this is a keeper because I do want, they still sell this, and you can still find the Huda. So I still want to do a brand versus dupe video with these. The Too Faced Gingerbread palette. This is Gingerbread Spice. This is the first one. So I'm going to keep this one because I don't have too many Too Faced palettes. Then we have this. All right. Prism Makeup, the Ultimate Gravity Interstellar palette. And this is an Amazon palette. And it is a dupe for Born to Run from Urban Decay. I did a brand versus dupe with this one, but I ended up giving away my Born to Run. And so I kept that one and the You Can Be Belonging. So I want to do a dupe versus dupe to tell you prices and which one is the better dupe. The Daydream palette. And this is an Alter Ego palette, and Alter Ego is a good dupe company. This one is the dupe for the Huda New Nudes. It even has the creamy, and it's still creamy, look at this, it's still creamy, the concealer. And I love the glitters. Let me just show you. The glitters are nice, see, the glitter. But I'm not going to do a dupe versus dupe. I will just give away the Alter Ego one. But since I already have a dupe versus dupe, I'll give up one. I might have another one there somewhere. So I'll be okay with just giving up one for now. This one's new. So this is Changeable 4C palette. It's part of the You Can Be company. I love the packaging. This one's new to me. So if you look at it, does it look familiar? Especially look at this one right here. Just look at that. Does it look familiar? It's the dupe for the Beauty, the Naughty palette. So I'm going to keep this one because I would love to do a brand versus dupe. The Clover palette from Too Faced. So this is my second Too Faced palette. I love this palette. I've had this palette for a while, but it smells good. I've used it a few times. I've done looks for it for Instagram. I love this palette because I feel everything is in this one palette. I love this palette. We have an Ofra palette here, and it's called Good to Go. And this is what it looks like. My Ofra palettes aren't exactly the way that they're sold. I actually have a few Ofra palettes, so I just wanted to put in what I like. And so I have a blush, I have a bronzer, I have highlighters here, and you can also use them on your eyes, the deeper ones. And then I have a little bit, like, you know, transition, neutral, a little pop, to other colorful. So I made this one up, so I really like it. So I made it like for me. Here we have the Emancipation palette from You Can Be. You Can Be, look. So this is a dupe for the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't think this is the best dupe, so there's another one I'm gonna give up. This little company is a little bit problematic. I have not had a good experience with Style Cosmetics. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know that they play me. But this is the first order I did, and I ordered this palette. And I know you see the oils, but I don't think that's a big deal because even other companies have had this problem. Not the biggest companies, but other companies. This is a indie brand. These are beautiful. They are sandy though. They're a little sandy, not this one. These two are sandy. They're pretty. I like the colors. I might depot it and put them in little 3-ounce cups that I have that I bought from Amazon, and just have singles. This is the Vivacious palette from Gourmand Girls. Look how beautiful this is. I have swatched it. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Let me go with my favorite colors, and let me do a little gold. Okay, ready? Boom, boom, and boom. Mattes is good to mix. Look how pretty. Oh, I should do an eye look just using those three. Yes! Of course, this is a keeper. Here we have the Hank and Henry Temptress. This is pretty. This one was something I liked a little bit more. But look how, this is, I don't know what he's thinking when he did this. It's too messy. I would have to leave have to clean this up and put tape on it. Let's just use it here. But it's a beautiful color. Now that I finally got them, it's like, yeah, no. Okay. We have this hard candy that I got from my Gons girl, Denny. This one I am going to keep. She gave me, I think, like 3. And this is the one that I like the most because it's a good mix of shimmers and mattes, and it has a lot of pink. So I'm going to keep it. Thank you, Danny. Then I got this one. So Amore Us. It is an indie brand, Havana Blast 32 Shade Pigment Palette. I got this from my girl, Xinia. And this is what it looks like. This is amazing. I like this. And I love that yellow. And I love this one. It's like a silvery pink. I love this. I want to try this out. I want to play with this. We have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy palette. We are missing one because it was a bronze or a copper. I was making a copper bronze palette for my girl Flawed and Fabulous. So I was taking bronze and copper from different eyeshadow palettes of mine, and I made her one palette full of bronzes and coppers of different name brands so she can try different textures and formulas. I'm saying goodbye. I have too many, and I'm not going to keep it just because I want to try. And I promised this one to my girl Lisa Taluto. So just here, it's going to you, mama. the Nubian by Juvia's. Beautiful. I had to repress this one right here, which is a pink iridescent one, and it's too neutral for your girl. This is going. We have brand new in the box at Forest Sight. This is the Christy Beauty collection with ColourPop. Oh, look, this is the palette. I think it's very beautiful, and I would like to recreate one of Christy's looks with this palette. So of course I'm gonna keep this one. We have a Beauty Creations Seduce Me. This is the only Beauty Creations palette I own, and I got this from my mus. I love my mus, Amanda. I love you, Baloo, Amanda Baloo. I love you, my mus. So I'm going to keep this because purples, golds. I like taupes, believe it or not. I don't like coppers and bronze, but I do like me a taupe. So I'm gonna keep that. I got this at TJ Maxx. They had 3 different ones, and I opened them all up. I am one of those girls who will open stuff up in TJ Maxx, but I don't touch it. All right? Open it, but don't touch it. Let somebody else get opportunity to buy it. I think this one's gorgeous. Blush, highlighter, all these beautiful pinks, orangey berries, a little bit of purple, neutrals, and a nice orange one. So yes, Ace Beauty Nostalgia Palette. I wanted this one, so I'm so happy. I think this was gifted to me by one of you lovely ladies. I finally got my hands on it, and if these pinks and purples and reds don't tell you why I want it, just look at it. This is why I want it. It's gorgeous. And Ace Beauty it's hit and miss sometimes, but I want to try this one out. Moving along, we have this Kimchi palette. It's Kim Cheek and Kesnips. It's presenting the rainbow shards. I'm not big with the word shards. My toilet humor is at a low. But I do love kimchi, and this is awesome. And this is perfect neutrals with pops of color. I really like this. I've done like a pink look, and I've done a blue look in an old video of mine. So I do like this one. I will be keeping this one. Just recently received this one from my girl Xinia. It's Shades of Roses by B Bella Cosmetics. B Bella is another indie brand, and it broke, but it still has the sticker, so no glass is being flown around, and it still has its plastic, so the shadows are safe, and I think it's beautiful. The glitters and the pinks, I want to give it a go, so I'm going to keep it. The Dusk Till Dawn from C Color Cosmetics. Bam. So this is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. So I'm going to keep this one because I want to do the brand versus dupe for this. Dominique Cosmetics Berries palette. Berries and Cream. And this is gorgeous. I have played with Monochromatic Mondays using this palette, and I really love this. It's a nice mix of berries, nice mix of neutrals. The Luster palette from Alter Ego. This is an affordable dupe for the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 1, which is number 7. You know, it's the first one of the Divine Rose, but it's actually number 7 of the Pat McGrath palettes. So this is it. I would love to do a brand versus dupe. The Goddess palette from Alter Ego. This is the dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I want to do a brand versus dupe using this one because this is still available. Here's the Natasha Denona. Mostly all of my Natasha Denona bigger palettes are missing shadows because I was sharing them and making cute little Natasha Denona palettes for friends. But I can still do a brand versus dupe with the colors that are still available. And then we have the C Color Golden palette, which is also a dupe for the Natasha Denona palette. But these two are gonna go head to head after I do this one. So these are coming up so that you can purchase these if possible before the summer ends, because these are perfect summer palettes. This is the troublemaker. Style Cosmetics Going Green. Made me wait 2 months. Lied to me. They were not going to give it to me, but your girl went rampant on Instagram. I fought back, and they finally did send it to me after all their lies and deceit, and they were deleting my comments and playing me and disappear for a whole month from everyone, even Instagram, after they made this. So it's beautiful. There's a reason why I bought it. And look, I just got it, and it's already leaking the oil from this one. It's a smooth, because of the oil, so it is smooth. It does get patchy if you move it around too much, but look how beautiful. So guys, if you want to order from Style Cosmetics, just know it's going to take you 2 to 3 months to get it. There have been people who waited 6 months. But if you persist, they will send it to you eventually. But I give up. That's it. I think I'll just stick with the 2 palettes I got. And goodbye, Style Cosmetics. They're indie brands that make their own formulas and their own stuff. And if they tell you it takes you up to a month to receive their product, they tell you up front. And for that, I respect them. Number one, chaos. And I'll wait a month if you tell me I have to wait a month, because if I like it, then I bought it because I wanted it. But if you're going to deceive me, I don't respect you. So I'll never buy from you again. Spectra palette from Gourmand Girls. Look how gorgeous. You guys seen this one. I make videos with this one. I am dying to use this one, but you have to use a white under primer. But oh, look at that yellow. It's so neon-y. So sci-fi, and that's what it's called, sci-fi. So it's so sci-fi-y. But this is gorgeous. I think this is a year-round palette, and I love this one. So creamy. Look, that champagne is, wow, look at that. You can even use it as a highlighter because it doesn't have a cast. This one, oh, it's called Twilight. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, I'm gonna amp them up, because I do have an affiliate code. But guys, it's true what I'm saying. I'm not like bullcrapping you. It's good formula, good company. The Retro Love palette from Bad Habit. My favorite gal pal, Erica Mullins, gifted me this. This is the dupe for the Subculture palette. I'm going to check my brand versus dupe. If I did a brand versus dupe already, then I'm going to give this back to my gal pal if she wants it back. All right, here we got the C-Color Cosmetics Cherry Eyeshadow Palette. This is a dupe for the Berries and Cream from Dominique Cosmetics. So I'm going to keep this one because I would like to do a brand versus dupe. So these 3 are Juvia's Place, and I can do a look just with these 3. This is from Baby Bat Beauty. It's a green into gold with some pink shimmer, and these 4 shadows came with this magnetic case. And here's the Baby Bat Beauty. See, it goes like it shifts from a pinky gold into the green. The You Can Be Aromas palette. All right, if you want to know the truth, this one beats the Alter Ego. This is the dupe for the Natasha Denona New Nudes palette. This one beats Alter Ego. This one has, it's not as creamy, but it has the makeshift concealer. But I like this one, so I'm going to keep this one. I'm keeping this one, which is the Poppy Champagne. Let me just, okay, beautiful burnt orange, beautiful light peach pit, and a beautiful yellowish shimmer. Keeping that one. Then we have the Glowing Guava. We have a deep mauve, a shimmery yellowish pink champagne, and then we have a matte nudie pink. Keeping that one. I'm giving away this one. So this one's the Hella Azalea. So we have a nice party purple that I dug my nail in by mistake, but party purple. Then we have this hot pink, a muted hot pink. It's not too crazy. Then we have this beautiful pink shimmer. The Jackie Aina. So I have the dupe from C Color, so I'm going to keep this one so I can do a brand versus dupe. The C Color Unisex 2. This one is the dupe for Beauty Killer. So I'm dying to do a brand versus dupe. This is still available. So if this does just as good as Beauty Killer, guys, you don't have to buy it from Jeffree Star. You can buy the dupe. Oh my goodness, 45 minutes in, but thank you, editing. Twilight from the You Can Be. This is also a dupe for the Rose Gold. Get your hands on this. They're very cheap on Amazon. Very cheap. Like $10. And there's Papi. Hi, Papi. Come. Say hi to everybody's. Come here, Honey. Okay. Honey don't want to come over here. He wants to stay over there. Hey, Papi. Say hi. Hi, Lindo. He's so precious. I love Sims. Here we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera Parrot. Riviera palette. I love this. I'm keeping it. So colorful. This is a summer palette. So, yes. We'll try to get my hands on that this summer. Sultry from Anastasia. I have dupes. I have dupes for it. So I'm going to give this a go. Yes. Very underrated palette. But I love this Carly Bible palette. I have used it, even though it doesn't look like it, but I have, guys. I've used it, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, here we go. I made this one. It is the 2019 from November Makeup Geek Z palette. And I put some unicorns on it. So a Z palette from the Makeup Geek 2019 sale. And these were like $1, $2. So I bought all these beautiful shadows. And then I separated them. So I'm going to, believe it or not, just because I feel so overwhelmed and I'm not giving enough away, I made this palette. I won't miss this palette. Somebody else will love it more than me. And then they'll remember me because there's unicorn on it. Soft Glam. Thank you. You know who you are. You gave me this, and thank you very much, because I'm keeping her. I love her. Norvina. I love her. I have used her. Not a lot, but I do use her. I love her. Keeping for now. The Prism palette from Anastasia. This is, I'm keeping. I got rid of the 2 copper ones that I didn't like. So these colors I do like. And the dreaded, the most problematic YouTube internet sensation palette of the world, the Anastasia Subculture palette. Some batches were good. Some people talk about other batches not so good. I don't know if I have a good batch. I don't know. I don't have the cover that would say the number, but I'm gonna keep this one. I got it at TJ Maxx. Well, hubby got it for me at TJ Maxx, so I'm just gonna keep it. And like, I'm gonna keep that one. That one you cannot have. I got this cool indie one. It's Love Lux Beauty, and it's fantasy because it has a mermaid and a unicorn. So there's Deb and there's me. Deb gave me this palette, and I think is awesome. I love this palette. I have used it once, and I really love this one. I love this one. You see the swirls in it? I really like this palette, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, C Color Cosmetics. Here's the ColourPop, the Make It Fearless. This was a gorgeous palette. Well, this is, I don't know what I'm saying was. This is a gorgeous palette. That yellow is amazing, and it has shimmers. That orange bronzy one is gorgeous. These are beautiful. I did a beautiful look with it, very creative look. Dose of Colors Blushing Berries, brand spanking new. So, although I want to keep it because it does have my favorite colors, the berries, but I know for a fact that I have these colors other places. 3 that I'm not giving up. My Natasha Denona Cranberries palette, my Natasha Denona Peak palette from BoxyCharm, not going anywhere. And this one is a borrowed palette, but I am getting one from my girl Wendy. When Wendy gives me hers, this goes back to the owner, and I am keeping the one Wendy's giving me because I really, really like it. I got really duped. I bought this from a company and then didn't notice till later that the company is from China. And what I really ordered was the Blue Blood, and I ended up getting this. So they played me. They really played me. And I don't trust this because it came from China, and it is a horrible. This is the original. This is the fake. It is a fake. Never use fake, guys. So this is going to the garbage because I wouldn't want anybody. You don't know what's in here. There are things in here that can really hurt someone's eyes, and it looks nothing like the real thing. Let me show you. Even the colors don't match. That light green, this is a deeper green. That yellow, this is a greenish yellow. This is disgusting. So I'm not even gonna swatch it. I was gonna swatch it for live, but since I'm doing the declutter, can't wait any longer. This is going to the garbage. I don't trust it for anybody. All right, guys, we're down the home stretch. So the Morphe Jeffree Star palette, I'm giving it away. I really am not interested in it. Keeping the mini Natasha Denona Lila. I love this palette. Keeping my makeshift, because it's a Anastasia Beverly Hills Z palette, but I put these in there myself because I like this little look for like a daytime, just a cool get out and go look. Nice little gold with some pinks. Keeping the Huda Neon. I love the Huda Neon. This one, out of all three of them, this one was my favorite because it's more than just that orange. There's yellow, there's pinks, so I feel it's more than just neon orange. Giving away this Huda Mauve Obsessions because my niece panned one and then one of her shimmers broke, so I tried to fix it for her, but it just went to crap, so I'm gonna give her mines. Keeping the Exquisite palette. It is exquisite and it's new to me and I love it. Gourmand girls, yes. Another palette that my hubby bought me. He did good. He got me Marc Jacobs. This is the Stiletto palette. It is a cool tone palette, but for date nights, going out, I do like this. I haven't even put out the, well, I probably just put out the video by the time you see this. Gorgeous. This is the Ofra Signature palette in Galaxy. Bobby made me buy this. Dose of Color Snow Angels. Another all matte palette. Very beautiful, but I'm gonna say goodbye to it. This is I Love Revolution Strawberry Sprinkles. I will be keeping this one because I love the colors in it. Very creamy, good quality. This one is I Heart Revolution, but it is, I was keeping it just because it's a cute rose gold egg, but I'm going to say goodbye because it keeps on falling apart. So there's just like a little bit of this, a little bit of this, little bits of everything. The only one that stood strong is this matte, but I'm just going to throw this away. Giving up this Wander Beauty Wondrous Escape. I do like it, and this is a perfect summer palette. You got everything you need for your glowy skin, and then that pop of blue. I'm gonna give it up though. Beauty Killer. I have the Unisex 2 from C Color, so I'm gonna do a brand versus dupe with the Beauty Killer and the C Color. But I do love that one. Flawed and Fabulous gifted me this. This is the Kaleidos Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze. And she and I did a collab video with this. And it came out beautiful, this look. And I'm not a bronzy girl, but I really don't consider this bronze because that's red. That's only like bronze color. That is a camel color. That is a cool tone brown. That is a cool tone deep brown. I don't see bronze here, so I'm keeping this one. Thank you, Stacy. Recently bought this one, and I got one for my PIC. And I think this is beautiful for just one look. Like, boom. All here, boom. One beautiful look, daytime, and then snatch it up for the night with this blue. Yes, this Marc Jacobs. We got pink in it. I love it. I love it. The nudie pinks and the pinks. Yes. My Dominique Cosmetics. I think it's called Sweater Weather. but it's so cute. Look at this. I love it. I know it seems neutral, but I just love it. This one is for me a collector's because I bought this when I was in Italy, in Florence. I went to the Kiko Milano shop and I lost the black. It shatters. This is shattering. This is shattering. It's just, but I love it. I want to keep it because it has good memories for me. This Huda Obsessions in Electric Obsessions. Gorgeous. Oldie but goodie. Love this one. This 1980 palette from Lele Pash. I'm gonna say goodbye to this. Makeup Geek Quad called Summer Surprise. I do want it because it is, there you go, daytime, and then snatch it up for the evening. I want to try this too. So I'm keeping that one. Recently bought this one, Dominic Cosmetics. This is gorgeous. Like, it still even has the plastic. This is gorgeous. And pink, yes, please. My only Viseart palette. Got it from Boxy, but I really love it. I had to buy in add-ons because I did not receive this in my box. But I'm so happy to have it. It really is a great formula. One of these are going, and then the rest aren't. You want to take a guess? Which one's going? But while you're guessing, I'll tell you which one's not. These three are not going for now because I haven't played with them. But I really love how bold and beautiful and bright these colors are. I have like a look that I've been wanting to do from each palette. I got this cute Peeps palette from Xinia. I love it. It's all count and it says spring and summer. And I haven't used it yet, so I want to keep it. Haha. So can you guess? Can you guess which one's going? Huda. I just recently got this in the add-ons. I love purples too. So I'm going to keep this one for now. I just received this from my PIC. So it's the Accessories from Lele Pash. And I want to play with this. And the mats are intact. I really am loving the mats. I know it's a little messy. This clutch dried up, so it's not. It's more crumbly than oily or creamy. But I know if I add some mixing medium, it'll be fine. And this one's the duochrome, so it's a purple to a yellow, a multi-chrome. Purple to yellow to pink, and I saw green. So, yeah. Yes. Do you think Morphe's going? Because I mentioned how I don't like Morphe that much. But guess what? It's not Morphe. It's just a Morphe Z palette. It's actually the $2 Tuesday from Copacetic. They burned me too. So this is the only thing I'll ever own from Copacetic that I will give my money to. But this is the Peacock inspired Tuesday, $2 Tuesdays. Last but not least, I am going to put it in a brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Z palette and see if someone wants it. But I need to keep this one because Ricky's no longer exists. Ricky's, and they used to have this Quote Crushers monthly subscription box. In my old videos of unboxing, you probably will see my subscription unboxings with Ricky's. But this one is Tarte Cosmetics, Anastasia, Morphe, Anastasia. I don't know this company, and I don't know this company, but these are, this green is fire. This green is wow, like wow. It's creamy, has like a little gold shift, a light gold shift. But, and this taupe, oh, I don't like coppers, but I do love me some taupe. So I'm going to see if someone, because that taupe with the brown, there's enough to make a few looks here. Very classy and not so basic, because this gold is amazing. This gold from Tarte. Oh no, these two, I'm sorry, these are Tarte. These two are from the Volcano palette from Becca. It's a sheer gold, but it is beautiful. So this is going, but I'm going to keep the palette. All right, guys, I'm getting rid of, one is running away. I'm getting rid of 23. All right, guys, this is where I put everything at. So from here, all this, It's 89. 23. Bye-bye. So that is 100, 9, 10, 11, 12. 112. So yes. Well, I hope this was interesting. I love you guys. Bye.